Hello, my name's Kevin Thorn, and I'm an Associate Certified Entomologist and President of Thorn Pest Solutions. And we are the only pest control experts in the state of Utah. And we want to take a few minutes with you today because spring is here and it has been an exceptionally warm winter. And that means pest pressures are going to be up. We're going to be seeing more pests around your home, which probably means you're going to see more pests inside your home. And we want to stop that. So the earlier that we get out to your home this spring, the better. So for those of you who have already booked, thank you so much. For those of you who have not, just give us a call, and remember, the earlier is the better that we can take care of your home. But today we want to take a few minutes to walk around a home and kind of show you a few of the things that you can do to help make sure that you're not seeing pests inside the home. And the first thing I want to talk about is what all pests want, and that's food, shelter, and water. So we want to limit the food, shelter, and water around your home to make sure that we're not seeing pests. We don't want a good environment right outside your home. So let's take a moment and let's walk around the home. So one of the things that we want to do is, you can see that these plants are nicely trimmed back from the home. If we have plants right up against the home, then that creates a natural bridge where you're going to have more spiders, ants getting up inside the home when plants are touching it. So if you can get yourself a good, even 6 inches, but the more the merrier, and the better we can get, one, we can get product in between the plants and the home to create that barrier, and also you just won't have those pests going straight from the plants to the home. So the more we can keep plants trimmed back when we can, the better it's going to be to keep pests out of your home. Okay, so if you have pets, for all you pet owners out there, make sure that your pet food is stored in a nice container like this one. This is a client of ours, has it in a nice sealed container. Make sure we don't have any food debris. So we do have a few drops. I can see a few drops back there. This is going to be really attractant for ants and rodents. So make sure that it's in a nice sealed container, and take the time in the spring to make sure that you sweep things up, make sure it's all cleaned up. That's really going to keep rodents and ants down in your garage, which is then going to push inside your home. All right, so garages are tricky, and garages are a place where pests really harbor. So we want to reduce clutter and reduce their harborages as much as we can. Especially watch garbage areas. Make sure that we're not having any garbage falling out that can attract pests. Make sure they're sealed well. But as much as we can not have things pushed up against the wall like they are here, the better it's going to be. So if we can reduce as much clutter as you can, I know this is hard in a garage and it won't be perfect, but the more we can get up off the ground in the garage, the less places they are going to be a harbor. And that's for black widows, for rodents, for almost any pest. The less harborages, the better we are going to be in the garage. So just try to keep things as clean as we can. All right, so now we're in the back of the home, and we do have a perfect example of plants being right up against the home. So if it's possible, it's not always possible, but if possible, if we can trim that back a little bit, that's really going to help keep things off. This one especially, it's right up against a window, which can cause us to have problems. While I'm here, I'll talk about these screens, making sure in the spring that we've got nice screens that are nice and sealed up so we can keep pests out. They work very, very well when they're installed well. So make sure that we have good screens on all the windows, especially on the first floor, but both floors are important. So make sure we have good screens, make sure that the plants are trimmed back. All right, so take the time to walk around your home. Make sure the doors are really nicely sealed. From the inside, if you can see light coming in, then it probably needs to be resealed. And you can do that. Any big box store is going to have seals. But we can also do that for you. So if you need us to do it, just holler at us, and we can make sure that a nice professional door sweep is installed on the bottom of the door to keep rodents and pests out. Also, any leaf litter that's around the home, take the time in the spring to clean this stuff out and away. All of these things create harborages for insects, and we can see dead box elder bugs here. Cleaning that up will be important in making sure that we don't have harborages right next to the home. Okay, so here in the back, here again we've got some leaf litter, and this is right up against those windows, and it can create a nice place for rodents and for insects to get right into the home. So we really want to remove this as much as we can. Get rid of that leaf litter, but make sure that it's especially not right up the home, right up against the home, right up against windows. That's going to allow rodent entry and pest entry. So make sure we clean those out as much as possible, and that's really going to help. Okay, so spring's the time that you're all going to get out and start putting more mulch down, more compost down, which is a great thing to do. But just realize that mulch and compost are going to hold moisture really, really well. And that's going to create problems right around your home with centipedes, millipedes, anything that's eating detritus material like those insects. And so earwigs are one of the big ones as well. So make sure when we're putting that down that it's this spring it doesn't get overwatered. When you really have a lot of water right around the home, we're going to see more centipedes, millipedes, earwigs around the home. So be careful with that. Also, we've already sealed these up as this is one of our clients, but making sure there are some places in your home, if they're not sealed up well, make sure you're sealing them up well. If you know about those, you can point them out to us, but we should be watching for those as well. And we have a really cool product called Excluder that we use in these areas to make sure that we're keeping pests out. So make sure that holes are sealed up and just watch your moisture around your home. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us walking around the outside of this home. I hope that you got something out of this video. And I wanted to take a minute and just tell you thank you for being a client of ours. We really appreciate it. We love what we do, and it is a pleasure to go out every day and serve you guys. So thank you so much. And again, if you've already booked this spring, thank you. If you haven't, remember, the earlier the better, and it's going to be a great time to get your home taken care of. Just give us a call, and we'd be happy to help with anything that we can. 800-626-1156. And thanks. We'll see you soon.